Chalice Collectibles is opened up in our mall. So we're gonna pop in here and give you a quick eyeball of what's going on. All these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful pops. So like Disney, Star Wars, t-shirts, DC, TV. And that's not all. And there's more. Movies, music, video games, a lot of little specialty items. Sports, cartoons, anime. So, you know, all the Rick and Morty you could eat. Bunch of different cartoons down here. Some larger figures, ones that you haven't seen in a while. So there's Aladdin, Mad Max Rick, Scooby-Doo, there's Jaws, there's Woody. Oh, I was tempted to get Ghost Rider here. I think that's a really neat one, but I didn't get it. And the neatest thing are all the things that are behind the counter, ones that, gosh, probably you've been looking for a long time. And then the absolute neatest ones are here under glass. So take a gander here. Like there's Virgo, Pete Puma, Daffy Duck as Duck Dodgers, Red and Barney, Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit. We just saw Kudos and King, but that got sold, so it is gone. Jolly Roger, yeah, here's Mr. Toad. How much was he? He was like $175 or something. It was a flocked Bigfoot, flocked Tigger. Here's some really nice Stranger Things ones. Ren and Stimpy. Anyway, a whole lot of really good stuff. And Barry is holding our purchases. Yay! We'll see what we got later. A great shop, Chalice Collectibles. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you're enjoying your Black Friday weekend of shopping. Want to catch you up on some of the Black Friday weekend sales and goodies that we were able to get. So the first thing I'm going to share are two things that we got from FYE. So the first thing is the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. And this is the version of the creature that is wearing his hat. Now, for those of you who have seen the movies, and there have been 3 of them, you know that that hat does not always stay on and that the creature has a hideous monster face. So FYE has an exclusive of the creature with his full fan engaged. And so we stopped in and we were able to get this. It's a really frightful, neat collectible. Yeah, so that's really nice. This version is available in most stores, but the one without the hat is only at FYE. The next thing I'll catch you up on is some goodies from Hot Topic. So we stopped into Hot Topic, and there are a whole bunch of new Rick and Morty pops out, but Hot Topic has a great glow-in-the-dark exclusive of hologram Rick, the clone of hologram Rick. So this guy glows in the dark. We have the regular one too, but this is what we picked up today. And also, for Lord of the Rings collection, Hot Topic also has a Gandalf the White. This is him fighting with his sword, and you could almost think of this as Go-Go Boot Gandalf, because he's not in his Gandalf the Grey mode at all. This is Gandalf the White in full battle mode, and you will see his funny little shoes if you're able to stop into Hot Topic and pick up this. One of these days I'm going to have to do a video and just show all of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit pops that we have in the collection, plus all of the Rick and Morty ones too. I think there are 3 different versions of the Rick clone hologram. So I have 2 of them. The other one is the Amazon one, and I have not ordered that one yet, but it's on the list, something we'll be picking up. Something else that we did was to go to Chalice Collectibles, which has a brand new store that opened in Topanga Plaza in Los Angeles, and it is an amazing shop. As you saw from the beginning of this video, it's just hundreds and hundreds of wonderful pops, and ones behind glass that are, you know, real grails that you probably have been searching for. So I was able to find some of my grails there too. So in the past you have seen that I'm a fan of Friday the 13th. So already had Jason in the collection, but wanted to share. Here is, this was a Walgreens exclusive, Jason from Friday the 13th Part 2 in his burlap bag. And Jason unmasked. Hideous, hideous unmasked Jason Voorhees. So, wonderful additions. I wish they would do a Betsy Palmer, Mrs. Voorhees pop. No sign of that yet, but that would be something great to see. And then another one that we were able to pick up today for the Jason collection was Roy, who is from Friday the 13th Part 5. It is the Jason in blue jumpsuit. I was really happy to get this one. I saw this one when it originally came out, and I just didn't pick it up. Yeah, I was interested in it, and it was one of those ones where I let it get away. So years later, here we go. It is in the collection. Now, in the past, I was able to pick up this Hellboy from the new version of the Hellboy movies, on the movie, but today at Chalice Collectibles, I was able to get original Hellboy. So I was really happy to pick this one up. I love the Guillermo del Toro movies. Excellent. New one, they should give it back to Guillermo del Toro. Let him do another one. Now we come to some really great ones. I got 2 bags here, and we will go to bag number 1 first. I have not shown them yet, but I have been getting the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance pops, but here is the Hunter. There are 5 of them in the series, plus a couple specialty ones that were exclusives. There was an exclusive for Target, 2 for Target actually. One was a 2-pack and one was a 1-pack. So I'll show those at some later time, but for now, here's the Hunter. The goodies that just popped in, Grandpa Simpson, not a new one, but for the Simpsons ones that just came out, he's the last one to be added into the collection. Again, not a new one, but here is Will from Stranger Things. There are two that are Will the Wise, where he's in his Dungeons and Dragons wizard outfit. One of them is a plain one, and one of them is a Target exclusive that has glow-in-the-dark features to it. But here's regular old plain Will. And Bob's Big Boy. Happy to finally have him for the Ad Icon collection. And from Nightmare Before Christmas, the Witch. Now, I don't really collect all of the Nightmare Before Christmas ones, but if you've seen past videos, you know that I have like a devil collection and a witch collection, and I do have other pieces from Nightmare Before Christmas, so she was a good ad. She came out a couple months ago. I think she came out in October for Halloween, so good to finally pick her up. And here is the specialty store series of Superman. The reason I picked this one up is because the figure is wonderfully dynamic with him flying. So I don't know if you can really quite see that, but it's just a really great looking figure. So I was happy to find that one available. Oh, it was another Stranger Things one. Bob, poor Sean Astin's character from, what was it, from season 2. So nice to add him to the collection. Have to do another video that just shows the Stranger Things ones. But here's Bob for the collection. Let's stick him up there with Will, shall we? And Albert Einstein. So there are a few personality ones that have recently come in, such as Edgar Allan Poe and Einstein. I know there's going to be a Stephen King one coming out. Don't have that one yet, haven't seen it. But it's nice to add Mr. Einstein. Now, for some of the fantastic collectible ones that we were able to pick up today. Well, from Disney's Robin Hood, there's Robin. And this is just such a cute figure. Now, some of the other figures in this line are super expensive, so this will probably be the only one that I'm getting from the line. But I was so happy to see this in the store. So there's Robin. Oh, it's hard to pick what will be the last one for the neatest thing for the collection now. But leading up to it, here we have Captain Hook and Tock from Peter Pan. This was a Hot Topic exclusive, and it is really neat. Wonderful figure. I don't think that we ever even saw this one when it was in Hot Topic, so it must have really sold fast. Second to last. So, along with adding Gandalf for the Lord of the Rings figure, comes a grail that I have wanted for a really long time. Aragorn and Arwen. So this was unexpected. Really happy to get this one. Fantastic figure. I'm gonna have to do the Lord of the Rings one, show you everything that's in the collection. And now, for the last one that we got today, it's a really special one. May not be the most expensive pop in the collection or anything, but we are very fond of Pinocchio. And so they had the brand new Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket. And this is just such a cute figure. So you have Pinocchio there, and he's lying his head off, and so his nose is all long, and Jiminy is sitting on the end of his nose, chastising him, trying to be his conscience. So it's just really delightful. So there you can see what it looks like. I'm not going to take it out. And here are the original ones. We already have those in the collection. They're very nice. They were actually the very first pops that we got for the collection. So it's nice to see all these years later them doing a new Pinocchio and trying something different. It'd be nice to see a Geppetto, a Figaro, some of the other figures. I could imagine a movie moment with the coachman and Pinocchio and Lampwick aboard the coach, something like that. It would be really neat to see. But that's it for the Black Friday shopping. I hope you had a good shopping experience this year, and it's really nice to add all of these to the collection. And I was delighted beyond belief to be able to shop at Chalice Collectibles. It was really fun. The sales staff there was wonderful. And since it was Black Friday, everything was 15% off. So can't go bad with that. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.